guys, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Tech. So today we're going to be talking about Aeve Storm, and this is going to be an EDH deck or a commander deck. So in this episode, it'll be a food chain combo. So food chain is a 3 mana enchantment that says that you can exile a creature you control to add X mana of any one color, where X is 1 plus the exiled creature's mana value. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. So why is this important with Aeve? Well, Aeve is a commander. So it is a 5-cost commander, and it has Storm, which means that it'll create copies of itself. That means that we can exile the copies with food chain, because the Storm copies are going to retain the mana value of Aeve. So Aeve Progenitor Ooze has the tokens, the copy tokens enter as non-legendary, and they also enter with counters equal to the amount of ooze that they see on each one of their ETBs, or enter the battlefield instances. Okay, so what we have here is token. That's why it's marked this way, so that it makes a copy. So how it works is the following way. Let's say you cast food chain first. You have 8 mana. When you cast food chain, you spend 3, and now that's 1 card spent, cast. And then Aeve, it costs you the other 5, and that's the second card cast. But Storm says for each other card cast before this one, create a token copy of this card. And it's a spell, so it's on the stack, so you copy it. So there's gonna be 1 card, 1 copy of that card for food chain, because it was cast first. So you make this Storm copy for Aeve, and that one comes in first, and then it's not legendary because it's a token, so the other one can come in and it won't destroy itself automatically due to state base actions. And also it enters with 0 counters, because when it gets there it is alone, since the original Aeve, which is not a token copy, is actually a copy that's still on the stack, because Storm hasn't resolved. The rest of the things have not resolved. Storm goes first, this enters, and then this enters. And so this one enters and sees no other ooze, so there is only a 2/2 Aeve copy. And then that's a token copy. The original copy will go in and then see that there is another Aeve before him, another ooze before him. So this one is going to come in with a 3/3 power, because it has a 1 counter on it. Okay, so that's important. However, what matters here most is that food chain can sacrifice exile, I guess, this one and this one. So now that's going to create 5+1 on each of them, which means 12. So what happens is this one is going to fizzle, and this one is going to go back to the command zone. And now it's going to cost 2 more, so it costs 7 instead, but they made 12. So with those 12, we pay 7, and we have 5 unspent mana. Now Aeve was played as a second spell, but now it's being played as a third spell. So now you're gonna get 2 other Aeves whenever you play this for the second time. So now you have 2. With those 2, you can sacrifice them for another 12, and then this one is gonna give you another 6. So now you have 18 plus 5 minus 9. That's going to be 14. And you can keep doing that, and that's gonna keep giving you infinite mana. So once you got that infinite mana, you can play a lot of creatures, and you got a lot of Storm counts too, so you can win with Storm. But how do we do that on a mono green deck? Well, the first way is the following. You can eventually stop exiling all the creatures that are tokens or not tokens. You can stop exiling them, and you can give them haste. So if you give them haste, that's a great idea right there. And so yeah, now they have haste, so they can attack as soon as they come in, and they all came in together, and there's infinite Aeves with infinite amounts of attack, which means that you can attack all the players at once and win. So that's GG right there. The other way that you can do this is with Elemental Bond. If you play a card like Elemental Bond, or the rest of the brigade of spells that say when some creature comes in or is cast, draw a card, well, this card is gonna fulfill the draw a card commitment, or condition more so than commitment. And so that means that this one is going to give this a draw, and the other copy, and the other copy, and the other copy too. You have to be careful that you don't deck yourself out, but this can help you draw the whole deck. And then with that infinite mana that Food Chain is giving you, you can measure it so that you don't deck out and that you have enough mana to play the rest of the deck. And the third way that you can win is with Walking Ballista, because it is a creature, so you can use its infinite mana here to dump it and do infinite damage. Okay, so those are the primordial ways in which Food Chain Aeve can get you the game. Now these are all useful cards regardless of the Food Chain Aeve, which means that these are just 2 in the 100 cards. The rest of the deck can use haste, can use Food Chain for mana, can use Aeve for attacking or for defending, and all the other creatures can give draw for here or can attack for Concord at Crossroads, and all the mana can give you a Walking Ballista even if it's not infinite, or other combos can feed off these 3. So these are a standalone inside the deck. So even though the deck is Storm and the commander is Aeve, this is not the central part of the strategy, so stay tuned for more. There's gonna be a whole lot of combos and interactions that I got to show you, and yeah, go jump right now into it. So let me know if you've already seen this though, because Food Chain is kind of an expensive card, but Aeve is like 5 cents. Even the foil edge one, I think the foil edge is actually cheaper because for some reason people don't like them. I like them though, so you're gonna be seeing plenty of those. So let me know in the comments what you think, as well as comment, like, share, subscribe, and follow for more. Okay, I will see you on the next one. Peace out.